Welcome to the show. Alright, hey guys, it's time for episode 2 of Grant Hilder's Happy Hour. So yeah, today we're going to be drawing some more Marvel stuff, a big old face, and something else I can't remember, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. This is, like I said, episode 2. We're still trying to figure it out here. I'm still a horrible drawer. So yeah, this just skip ahead, I guess, to episode 40 something if I actually end up doing this that long. But yeah, it's still bad at drawing right now, so we're gonna see how this goes. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so the first thing I think we're gonna draw is Captain America's shield. We'll stay with the Marvel theme from last episode where we drew the Hulk. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. It was pretty much a one-to-one recreation of the Hulk. So like I said in the title of that video, Stan Lee would be impressed. And we're already running into our first problem here. I'm not sure which color the Captain America shield starts with, if it's red, blue, or I would assume they probably wouldn't do white, so we're just going to do red. Just going to make a nice another red circle inside of this black circle. Like this. Already showing really clean, clear, crisp lines here. We'll fill this in. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on what I should draw next, go ahead and leave it in the comments and I'll try it out. It probably won't turn out much better than this will, so just keep that in mind, you know. If you're hoping to have something drawn well, hit up someone else, you know. You probably have to pay them, you know, pay your artist. But here I'm starting from ground one, you know. So this is what we'll get, you know. This is what you'll get. This is the kind of quality you'll get from me. And I can guarantee this quality, but just about every time. So I'm at least reliable. I don't oversell either, you know. Okay, almost done with the red. Wondering if I should draw the star in the middle now so I can have a reference for where it's at, but I might just freeball it. Okay, coming up on it here. There we go. There's the red circle. Now I think I'll do blue first, and then we'll try to draw the star in the middle. So I'll do blue. Or is it red, white, and blue? Shit. I think it's probably red, white, and blue, isn't it? Alright, so we're going to draw a black circle here. And we'll leave this kind of be the white circle. The shield. Smart. Ah, crap. Okay, that one's a little too close to the red, but there we go. Alright, white circle. Now blue circle. Alright, that's pretty solid. Now down to fill that in. It's coming along. Honestly, this is better than I thought it would turn out already. So I think we're doing a pretty good job. And by we, I mean me. You guys haven't lifted a finger so far. If you guys want to send me some drawings of yours, maybe you guys tried drawing the same thing, you know, and might be able to do it better. Go ahead and send that. I don't know where you'd send that, honestly. Maybe to my email. If I put that up, I can probably have you guys email me some stuff, and then I'll show it in the next episode or whatever. That'd be cool. You guys could try drawing me. That'd be pretty dope too. Although I don't know. Actually, never mind. I don't need my face drawn by other people. You know, I'd rather just kind of have the mirror as a frame of reference for what I look like. Okay, There's blue. Now I think we just draw the star, yeah? Okay. I'm really bad at drawing stars. I mean, not that I'm really good at drawing anything else, but I'm really bad at drawing stars. So I mean, it's just triangles that connect, right? Triangle, 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 triangle. Ooh, yeah. See, that's bad right there. That's not great. It's a little off center, too. Damn. Oh, man. Captain America would not be proud of this. Alright, well, we're going to fill it in anyway. Oof, God, yeah. Alright, well, that's Captain America's shield, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on. Oh, man, alright. Okay, I was had high hopes for that one, to be honest, once we got the circles drawn, but no, the star proved to be too much of a challenge. To be honest, I kind of want to draw a T-Rex next, like just the head of one. Well, maybe the whole body of one. I'll try to draw the whole body of a T-Rex. We'll see how that goes. Let me see. I think we can draw it like this. So I think we'll start with the tail. Just have that kind of come up like this. Yeah, that's not too bad. And then we'll draw the feet. Coming up there. And maybe some torso here. I think I need to draw another foot first. There we go. Oh man, okay. Maybe this wasn't the move. Nice square T-Rex head. You know, it could be worse. It could be worse. Maybe we'll try drawing little arms on him. Yeah, okay, if we get like a side view of a T-Rex, I mean, you can only really see the one arm anyways, but that's actually a pretty decent arm, if you ask me. Okay, then we'll draw some eyes. Just one. And, I don't know how to draw it. Well, I'm gonna try something here. Could I draw his mouth open like this? And then have his sharp teeth kind of showing off right there. Alright, that's not bad. That kind of works. And then I think T-Rexes are like green. That's how I picture them in my head at least. So I'm going to draw a nice green T-Rex. This is kind of a darker green than I was expecting it to be. That's alright. Kind of looks like a brownish green. I kind of like that. Alright. Just checking. Yeah. I like this color for the T-Rex. And I'm also drawing with some new markers today. Instead of the Crayola ones, we got these super tip washable markers. It was a birthday present. My birthday's coming up on this Wednesday here, May the 28th. I'll be 26 years old, if you can believe that. I know some people say I look young, but I have the hairline of like a 37-year-old man, so it kind of balances out, you know, but we're on that HIMSS, you know, we're trying to do something about it. I ain't just, and then if it gets bad enough, hopefully I can afford a flight to Turkey, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Oh man, this is taking a while. My hand's cramping. But we're gonna push through, persevere. Come on, I can just draw over his arm. Once the body's done, though, the rest should be pretty fast. Alright, then we get them legs. You know, this leg I'm not too upset about, but the other one's pretty bad. I'll admit that. Just rushed it a bit. If I'm being honest, I think I just rushed it a bit. Alright, now time for the head. I think I'll give him like a little red eye though. Make sure I get that in there. There he goes, he's pissed. Not sure why, but he is. Maybe he lost some food, you know. Had a rival T-Rex take his mate. That's pretty tough, dude. T-Rexes go through it too, I'd assume. You know, everybody's going through something. Even T-Rexes, dog. That's what I'll title this painting. Everyone's going through something. Even T-Rexes. You know, like being extinct, dude. That's pretty hard to go through. Everyone around you slowly dying, you know? Even if they were your competition, it was nice just knowing you weren't alone. But hey, now you are. I'm gonna title this, Everyone's going through something. Even T-Rex. Oof. That's pretty deep. Deeper than I was planning on getting on today's episode, but yeah, there it is. You guys see a little bit better that way. A little T-Rex action. Oh, and I'll sign this one too since it's got a little message. A little copyright. Boo. Alright, so we've gotten T-Rex, Captain America shield. I guess we could do one more, and I think we'll do a big fat face. I like drawing these faces like this. I just take a big circle and I add some details. I think I kind of want to draw Anthony Edwards. I'm a big Timberwolves fan. He's in the Western Conference Finals, as I'm sure some of you know. But it's a pretty big deal, so I'm going to need brown for his skin. God damn it, is this racist? I hope not. I do really like Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves, so I feel like I should be able to get away with this. This is a genuine portrait, you know? I'm not just making this for the hype. I genuinely like Anthony Edwards in his game. Okay, so brown, black. I think that's all we really should need. So start with, I think I'm gonna have him drawing like with sunglasses on. That seems like a pretty cool Anthony Edwards thing to do. Big square, sunglasses. Nice nose. And I feel like for his face, dude, he's just gonna be like that. Just gonna be looking cool, you know what I mean? No emotion. Some ears. And then for his hair, he does kind of have that short, kind of cropped hairdo. Looks pretty cool in my opinion, so we're just gonna draw it like this. Alright, and then we'll fill in the sunglasses. Trying to figure out a way to make this more ant-like, but he doesn't have really any facial scars or like prominent features I think I could put in this to make it look more like him, at least at my level of artistry, you know. There's definitely people who can, but not me. This is my Anthony Edwards here. If you want to watch someone better, I'm sure that's not too hard to find, actually. Alright. So, we got the sunglasses filled in. Now we just gotta fill in the rest of the face. Well, maybe I could draw like little cheekbones, something. He's got nice cheekbones. Maybe just like a little something around the face. Okay, now maybe. He does have some forehead wrinkles, I think. He's stressed out. He's the leader of of the Western Conference Finals team. It's probably a very stressful situation he's in. I don't, try to understand. I don't try to make it seem like I understand it, But all right, now we're gonna color in his skin, a nice brown. It's only racist if I paint myself brown, not a person that's supposed to be a representation of a black person, I think I can get away with this. Is all I'm saying. If Twitter cancels me, you know what? That's fine. I was meant to go down, you know what I mean? Okay, God. It's hard filling in these big spaces. But we gotta persevere, Ant's depending on us. I'm depending on him to beat the Thunder, man, dude. I just watched Game 3 last night. That was insane. Beat him by 40 after losing, dropping 2 in Oklahoma. That was an insane game to watch. Probably not too fun unless you were a Wolves fan, but it was very fun if you were a Wolves fan, if you know what I'm saying, because it was not close at all, pretty much the entire game. I did not have that on my bingo card, us beating them by 40 in Game 3. Thought this was going to be pretty much a gentleman's sweep. I thought we could win Game 3, or at least Game 4, but I didn't expect Game 3 for us to come back like that, so it's definitely filled me with hope. If you're not into basketball, I'm sorry, but I am very into basketball. Well, just the Timberwolves, really. I don't pay attention to most other teams. I typically know who's starting for them, but I don't really pay attention to anyone but the Timberwolves. Maybe that's what I'll draw next. Next episode is the Timberwolves logo. I'll try that. Oh yeah, we're getting there. Okay. Just gotta do the ears next, and then we'll be all good. Maybe I'll mail this to Anthony Edwards, see if he'll hang it up in his house. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, there's Anthony Edwards, ladies and gentlemen. He sort of looks like, God, who's that blind? Who's the blind piano player, damn it? God, now I gotta look this up. Oh man, this does not look like Anthony Edwards at all. Blind piano player. Yeah, right. Stevie Wonder, damn it. Dude, went for Anthony Edwards, pulled out Stevie Wonder. That's tough. Alright, well, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys liked it. Oh, here, maybe I'll switch to the other screen. Here, just wait. Alright, gang, well, that's it for today's episode. We've got 3 drawings: Stevie Wonder, Anthony Edwards, the T-Rex. Everyone's going through something, even T-Rex guys, so remember that out there. Be nice to each other. And then Captain Crap America, dude, this is a pretty bad shield, but hey, we're getting there. I'd say this is an improvement from last episode. So, yeah, keep, subscribe, like, comment if you think there's something you want me to draw. But other than that, guys, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one.